fill life with tales of midsummer dreams. 1 day, 4 hours. Absolutely doable for me. Summer, swimsuits, spooky stories, and a dash of miracles. Let's get started. Yeah, I know. Let's just get on with this. Incomplete recommended task will not affect even gameplay or reward, but may lead to... Yeah, whatever. Let's just start this. I know I skipped on the main storyline, but I tend to usually do that. I think I should rethink the way I actually deal with my gacha games. But that's a work for the tomorrow me. Right now we're doing Summer Dream. I forgot the name of the event, but still. Alright, so here we are. Ask Yuzuha and Alice about their plan. The girls have a plan. That sounds just peachy. Why am I worried? There are a myriad of reasons I can imagine. Sup, ghost hunters? What's on your minds? Yuzuha and Alice stand at the entrance of Mystic Wares, seemingly engaged in an animated discussion. Noticing your arrival, they exchange a quick glance and clear their throats. I think I should leave now. That's a red flag for me. Shouldn't you redress Rin? I pretty should. Vacation, beach, splashing around, high temperatures, mosquitoes, power pills. No, I'm more of like a happy-go-lucky.
夏といえばか。やっぱりバカンスじゃないか。海辺で潮風を浴びながら遊べたら、せわしない一年の疲れも吹き飛ぶだろうな。
It depends what you get the mosquitoes.
私もお兄ちゃんに賛成。去年の夏はうちの店で友達と過ごしたけど、海でバカンスってのが一番夏っぽいよね。
Did you have like a beach event last time?
なるほど。去年の夏にちょっとした心残りありっと。じゃあ今年こそは思いっきり楽しむチャンスだよ。絶対興味あると思うんだ。
Okay, I'm still worried. So, what's on your mind?
おや、近いうちに何かイベントでもあるのかい？
Yuzuha flashed a slightly smug smile. Alice, right on cue, pulls out 2 paper tickets from her pocket, blushing as she hands them over.
アキラ、リン、この間の事件は2人のおかげで解決できたのだわ。このリゾート無料招待券は私とゆずはからのささやかな感謝の印。ぜひ受け取って。
ちょうど学校もお休みだから私たちとマナとも行くよ。一緒に怪談やテイスト満載の最高に楽しい夏を過ごそうよ。
Sweet.
リゾートの招待券。それはすごいな。僕とリンでありがたくいただこうか。
うわ、ありがとう。ちなみに怪談やテイストって何？やっぱり怖い話と関係ある感じ？
I think I curious out.
そんなことしたらアリスにまた怒られちゃうもん。
よかった。
ビーチを裸足でお散歩して波の感触を楽しんだり、椅子に寝っ転がって日光浴したり、夜になったら大輪の花火を眺めてとか、そんな感じ。
いい感じ。
至って普通のバカンスのように聞こえるけれど、どこに怪談やテイストが？
それはゆずはが言うテイストというのは、私たちがこのリゾートを見つけた過程に由来するのだわ。怪談屋の掲示板にそこを紹介する投稿があったから。
Overlook Hotel, just summer.
怖い話と関係あるんじゃん。怪談屋の投稿が発端なら普通のリゾートなわけなくない？まあね。でもアリスと下見に行ったけど変な雰囲気じゃなかったよ。インターノットにはいろいろ噂があったけどほとんどデモなんじゃないかな。
ゆずはの言う通り変なところはなかったのだわ。やけに人が少なかったことを除けばサービスも雰囲気も良かったもの。
そっか。
アリスがそう言うならきっと大丈夫だよね。じゃないとお兄ちゃんが絶対行きたがらないもん。よーし、ずっとしまい込んでた水着の出番だよ。水着だけじゃなくて着替えとかカメラとかバカンスに必要なものは一通り持ってきてね。リゾートが丸々貸し切りなんて機会そうそうないんだから。
ナイス。ちょっと待って。
ちょっと待ってくれ。何が貸し切りだって？リゾート丸ごと？
そっか、言ってなかったね。このリゾート客足がいまいちって聞いたから私たち怪談屋で交渉してみたんだけど、なんと超格安でしばらく運営を任せてくれることになったんだ。
I'm
も
interested.
ちろん怪談屋がコツコツ積み立ててきた活動資金を動員してね。ここ最近だと一番お得な取引だったかな。うっそじゃあ本当に怪談屋テイストだね。
ゆずはが交渉をまとめてきた時は私も正直驚いたのだわ。でも最近はいろいろあったしちょっとくらい気分転換しなくちゃ。
とりあえずリゾートの場所はノックノックに送ったからね。向こうで水着のゆずはとアリスがお出迎えしちゃうよ。
でも私今年の水着はまだ買って。
安心して、アリスの分もゆずはが選んどいたから。
本当になんだかちょっと不安なのだわ。
Holy crap, I just noticed that the first time I that Alice has heterochromia. Well, man, I'm slow. Said the result.
そういうことなら僕たち
Or
も
am I
水
just
着にしな
imagining
いかな。
things?
また向こうでやろう。
Well, we packed our swimsuit, gadgets, and essentials in record time. Using the address Yuzuha gave us, we drove out the seaside resort in the front quarter. Kita risotto. Or the other way around. Risotto Kita. Here we are. Hold on a tick. Can I switch my outfits? Do I have the access to the swimsuit at this point? And I'm Rin. And there's Rin over there again. I'm so confused. Okay. So what are you three doing? Akira, Rin, you're here. So, what do you think? This is the place Alice and I fell in love with, the Fantasy Resort. Not much of a crowd here, but the view's pretty sweet, right? You guys must have checked into the hotel by now. How are the rooms? Nice and clean? So did you really rent out this whole place? Like, Spook should get some serious funding for events. We'll be in charge around here for a while. Don't worry, the place will still run as usual. It's all possible thanks to Alice, who contributed a whopping 88% of the even budget for Spook Shack. Yeah, actually, I should have seen this coming. Okay, that's a weird number. Why 88? That's the most symmetrical number. Let's not get hung up on that. Right, her obsession with symmetry. 88, double eights, yeah, of course, that tracks. Alright, stop teasing Alice. Did you all bring your swimsuits like we planned? Get it with me. And let's head. Talk normally. Let's head to the changing room and get into your swimsuits. Then we'll meet the manager here together. Wait a second, Yuzuha. The swimsuit you picked out for me is kinda, how do I put it, a bit too revealing? Don't worry, I spent ages picking this out at Lumina Square. It's gonna be super cute. Come on, let's go try this on. Akira, Rin, catch you guys later. Yuzuha pushes Alice away. You grab your swimsuits and head to the changing room.
夏って感じの天気、バカンス日和ってやつ。
ユズハ
I get shot.
アリス、早く来なさい。
どうかしら。
Nice. It's a super cute reaction. Zettai kawaii. And now we're all dressed summer wear. Who's the blonde chick? Yuzuha, Alice, are these the special guests you mentioned? Yeah, Akira and Rin are important friends of ours, and we brought them here for holiday. Guys, let me introduce you to Therese and Edge, the owner and caretaker of the resort. Should I get Edge or Ege? Nah, never mind. Edge? I'm gonna go with Edge. Nice to meet you both. I'm the current owner of Fantasy Resort, though I just inherited it from my late father. Hi, I'm the caretaker. Before Yuzuha and Alice arrived, the two of us managed all resort matters ourselves. While you're vacationing here, feel free to unwind and enjoy yourselves. Yeah, the scenery here is beautiful. You really think so? Thanks! It feels like it's been ages since I've heard her say that. Miss, please try to compose yourself a little. Here's a handkerchief. Since Miss Alice and Miss Yuzuha have taken over for now, I do hope you'll all allow yourself to set down your usual burdens for a little while. Apologies for the scene. The resort has been going through a slump in guest numbers lately, and Mr. Reese has been carrying quite a bit pressure because of it. But please don't let that concern you. Do enjoy your vacation to the fullest. So can you tell us about the resort? Certainly, the Fantasy Resort was originally established under the direction of Therese's father and has now been in official operation for 5 years. Our guiding principle has always been to serve the broader public, not just privileged few. To achieve this, aside from the resort hotel, which is still our main source of income, we've also put together a number of leisure entertainment options. The aquarium, the sailboat drink stand, surfing, stage performances. But we've been running at a loss these past few years, so most of the attractions had to be put on hold. I'm really sorry about that. I know renting this place, you'd naturally expect a wider variety of attractions. It's quite alright. I already prepared myself the moment I saw the figure you quoted for the short-term management rights. I understood you're going through a difficult time and are in urgent need of income to offset the losses. And the attractions are just on hold, right? As long as the basics are still here, that's more than enough for us. By the way, just making sure, while Alice and I are in charge, we're keeping all the profits, right? Yes, as per our agreement, once the quotes payment has been made, all revenue generated during the agreement period will be yours. We only collect that fixed sum and will provide support without interfering with your decisions or directions. That sounds interesting. Not sure it's a good idea, but fine. Whether you choose to make changes here or simply relax and enjoy your stay, it's completely up to you. I'll be at the resort's reception to assist with guest inquiries. If you have any questions, feel free to come find me at any time. Our staff will also be on hand to assist you whenever you need it. So you want to ask more about the resort, like its background, why it's run into financial trouble, but the look in Yuzuha and Alice's eyes says they've got something else to talk about. So you give Therese and Edge a quick nod and see them off. Okay, that was an interesting dump of information. Sorry, Akira, Rin, judging by your faces, you probably wanted to ask Therese more questions, but Alice and I need to have a private chat first. No worries, what are you guys planning? Let us in on it too. So before that, Yuzuha, why does the swimsuit you chose have an asymmetrical leg band? Calm down, princess. Sometimes asymmetry looks better. How about trying it out? Since you put it that way, I really can't say no to you. It is a gift after all. Ever since I met you all, my tolerance for asymmetry keeps improving. How did this happen? Well, let's get back on topic. From our conversation before and what we've seen around the resort, it looks like things are even more what?
ファンタジーリゾートの経営状況は思っていたよりずっと厳しそうなのだわ。
だ
Thank God for
ね。
voice acting.
じゃあいっそ経営のことなんか忘れてバカンスを満喫しちゃ
ナンセンスなのだわ。一時とはいえ経営を引き受けたのだから責任を持って立て直すのが筋というもの。
さすがアリス。
う。さすが、それでこそアリスだよ。
Okay, so do you have a plan?
そうは言ってもここに客足を呼び戻すのは簡単じゃない。何か具体的な計画はあるのかい？
それに関してはもういくつかアイデアがあるのだわ。さっきリゾートを散歩してた時、閉まったお店や使われていない娯楽施設をいくつか見つけたの。新規の顧客に宣伝するなら細かいサービスの部分よりパッと目を引くエンタメ要素の方が向いてると思うのだわ。あれをまた使えるようにできれば。
うんうん、それならプロモーションの目玉にもしやすいね。お嬢様ったらたまにはいいこと言うじゃん。
ちょっとゆず
She's an heiress.
は私を甘く見てるんじゃなくて、これでも経営学はいくつか学んできたし集客の仕組みくらい心得ているのだわ。それとあなたが選んでくれた水着だけれど、こんなの着たことないのだわ。私をからかっているのではなくて。
そんなわけないじゃん。すっごく似合ってるって。アキラくんに聞いてみなよ。
What about my face? Yeah, it looks great.
心配しなくてもよく似合っているよ。もちろんゆずはのもね。
そうなの？あなたたちがそう言ってくれるのならいいけれど。
アリス、お耳がずっとピクピクしてるよ。
Oh, ho.
だってみんなしてじっと見つめすぎなのだわ。ゆずはもニマニマするのやめてちょうだい。とにかく私のテこ入れ案は話したのだから、
Her
次
bell
は
is
あなたの
angry.
番なのだわ。
ゆずはってちまちま目玉を作るより一つおっきな目玉要素で勝負する方が好きなんだよね。ここに来るまでにクモの巣だらけのステージがあったでしょ。
ええ、あのクモの巣が綺麗に左右対称
Happy
で思
bell.
わず見とれてしまったのだわ。
あのステージこそゆずはの計画の肝ってわけ。
We're gonna have a concert.
あのステージを何かしらの娯楽施設に改装するとか？
ピンポン。
それじゃあまだまだ地味だね。いい？あそこでおっきなフェスをやるの。空前絶後のビーチミュージックフェスってやつをね。
Time for Coachella.
想像してみて。マイナーでもキラリと光るバンドがイケてる音楽をやって、それが波の音と混ざり合うとこ。そしてクライマックスにはドカーンと花火。こんなの最高に映える宣伝だと思わない？
I can call Astra Yao. I have her on
時
speed
期的
dial.
に休暇中の人も多いわけだし、大きなイベントで一気に集客してリゾートの名前を印象付けるのはありかも。さすがゆずは、物を売りつけることにかけては天才なのだわ。大したマーケティング戦略だこと。
あれ？もしかしてアリス、ゆずはがからかったこと根に持ってる？
いいえ、心から感心してるのだわ。 リゾートの娯楽を整備した後は一気に注目を集めるような目玉要素が欠かせないもの。
でしょでしょ。いつものレジャーに加えて最終日にフェスなんて最強だと思うんだ。
計画もできたことだし、あとは行動あるのみなのだわ。招待するバンドはアーノルドに行って、できるだけ人気のグループに声をかけてもらいましょ
う。よろしく。後で動いてないアトラクションなんかも見てみるね。再開する前に改善できるところもあるだろうし。マナトもそろそろバイトから上がる頃じゃないかな。そのままこっちに直行して手伝ってくれると思うよ。
Okay, don't leave me out of this.
僕にも協力させてくれないだろうか。君たちだけでは手の回らないこともあるかもしれない。
アキラ、あなたたちは友人だけれどゲストでもあるのだわ。ゲストを手伝わせたとあってはタイムフィールド家の名折れ。二人にはゆったりバカンスに興じてもらいたいもの。
Good, you don't need to ask, I'm offering. Yeah.
バカンスを楽しむならみんなと一緒に楽しみたいんだ。僕が手伝うことで経営の立て直しが早く終われば、それだけみんなと過ごす時間も増えるだろ。
そうまで言われてしまうと、どうしましょう、ゆずは。
お嬢様、もうお耳がこれ以上ないくらいピコピコしてるよ。ゆずはの意見なんて聞くまでもないんじゃない？
へへ。
じゃあアキラくんとリンちゃんは相談役ってことでいい？バカンスに来てるんだし遊ぶことが優先。アイデア出しはついてでいいよ。それでも大助かりなんだから。
かしこまりました、ボス。Well, now that the plan's set, it's time to put it into action. How about we split up and check out those out-of-service attractions? I know there's a shop we just passed that seems to offer surfing. Kind of caught my interest. Same here. The shooting booth near the sailboat drinks stand looks pretty interesting. Let's split up and take a look. So Yuzuha and Alice have already decided what they want to do. I should get moving too. Who should I team up with first to bring one of these shutdown attractions back to life? Surfing or shooting gallery? Surfing. It's not because it's Alice, but because it's surfing. That's something I want to learn someday. Yo, Josama. So since enrolling at Celestia School for Girls, I've been swamped with all kinds of classes and haven't had time to hit the beach and surf. Before I knew it, I'd almost forgotten all the techniques my dad taught me when I was little. So looking at these surfboards and feeling that salty ocean breeze, would you like to catch some waves again, Alice? I mean, I'd love to, but right now restoring this entire surfing attraction seems like the more pressing matter. Okay, did something go wrong? Ah, there you are, Akira. Let me introduce you. This is Helen, our new team member. She's in charge of the summer ski shop, as well as managing the resort surfing attraction. Hey there! I'm of the Janus Quarter professional surfing team. I came here to rest and recover, but Paris asked me if I could help out, so here I am. As you can see, the resort has always offered surfing as one of its attractions. As a classic water sport, it should have been able to draw plenty of enthusiasts, but after taking a closer look, I realized there's a problem. The waves around here are way too small. At this level, they simply won't be enough to attract visitors who are serious about surfing. I wonder if installing some wave generators near the shore might help. Not that I'm an expert on this stuff. Hard to say. Even before we talk about whether it would work or not, our resort's budget alone can't really handle that kind of expense. Okay, so what if we look at it differently? Like, figure something out on the surfboard. You mean using electric surfboards? That would help reduce the impact of weak waves, but they don't really address the root of the problem. Not to mention the budget concerns. If only our surfing experience could be as thrilling as riding a motorcycle in the outer ring. I'm gonna be calling the favor of Sons of Caledon here. I guess we are. Yeah, like, speaking about that, maybe we could ask a certain someone for help. You mean Lucy? I've got a feeling she might be onto something good. Come to think of it, Lucy was always the type to break the rules back at Celestia. She even ended up dropping out and making her way to the outer ring. She always had unique takes on everything we discussed. Let's reach out to her. I also think we could learn a thing or two. If possible, I'd love to invite her and her friends over for vacation, as long as she doesn't mind that there's nothing much here yet. So the Sons of Caledon join up. Perfect. So you open Knock Knock with Alice and reach out to Lucy, who's all the way out in the outer ring, explaining the trouble you've run into. Even though Fantasy Resort was quite far from the outer ring, less than an hour later, sending the message, you hear the roar of several motorcycles and the familiar steel tusk even slowly pulled into the hotel parking lot. The Sons of Caledon have arrived. How did you get your bike over here? I think that's the first time I actually saw her bike. Is it even her bike? I don't remember. Didn't it have like two wheels at the front? Never mind. So, what's up, Lucy? Good day, Proxy. Alice? I heard you weren't feeling too well before, but seeing you in your swimsuit now, seems like you're all better, huh? I wouldn't have met such amazing friends if you had introduced me to Akira and Belle and Rin. And I made a mistake again. So thank you, Lucy. It was nothing. No need to make such a big deal out of thanking me. More importantly, as soon as we heard about swimming, lunging and sunbathing at the resort, Caesar and the others dragged me here at full throttle. They're checking into the hotel right now. You guys are so full of energy as usual. Well, the second they heard there was a special raid for friends, they completely lost it. Totally hopeless. But whatever. Anyway, you're trying to figure out how to improve the surfing program, right? Smart of you to come to me, to the Sons of Caledon. If it's just plain old surfing you're after, we're not the ones to ask. But if you're looking for a real thrill, something fast and wild, then the biker gang's got the answer. We, the Sons of Caledon, will transform this resort surfing into a feast for biker gangs on high seas. I'm kind of worried, but that sounds cool. Alright, Alice, are you ready? We'll modify the surf course and surfboards, then you can give it a test run to see how it feels. Thanks, Lucy. I'm truly glad we reached out to you, and yes, your plan sounds perfectly fine to me. A modification from the biker gang. Sounds exciting. Are we heading out now? Yeah, let's go. So Helen leads you and Alice to the beach. After a while, a message pops up on Knock Knock from Lucy. All set. So looks like it's time to hit the surf course. Miss Alice, getting back into surfing after a long break, huh? Stay safe out there, remember to keep your balance and feel the rhythm of the waves. Okay, let's see how it works. Well, anytime now. There she is. Okay, I'm liking this angle a little bit. Don't ask me why. So, use the powered surfboard to achieve the fastest completion time in the surfing event. Advance the powered surfboard will automatically move forward, allowing the rider to focus more on steering. Steering, use A and D to steer. While turning, hold space to initiate a drift. Keep holding to maintain the drift, release to exit drift mode. While drifting, you can quickly accumulate power, and maintain the drift will help you gain more speed. To improve your score, you need to understand power acceleration. Power acceleration drifting charges the power gauge. Once ready, press Le or /L shift to get a massive speed boost. That's the left mouse button, by the way. Picking up items on the track will replenish your power. Reaching a specific number of items in a single match will reward you with a badge. Obtaining badges will be synced to the stage select interface. Whoa, that's fast.
出発
Here we go.
サーフィンも久々だと緊張するのだわ
So while turning, hold space to initiate the drift. Keep holding to maintain the drift. Release to exit drift mode. I should have done better, but honestly it's still an S rank, so I'm liking this. And I'm a bit rusty, but it still feels pretty good. Yeah, you're really good, Alice. Only one of the waves. It's all thanks to Lucy's help. I've never seen surf courses and boards like these. How did you make it happen? Yeah, I want to know too. Whether it's on land or sea, as long as there's a patch, the spirit of the biker gang will always burn bright. As long as there's a path, not a patch. So as long as there's a path, the spirit of the biker will always burn bright. We've perfectly recreated that rush of riding through the outer ring in the surfing experience. Piper and Bernice modified the surfboards, turning them into fuel-powered boards with jet propulsion. As for me, I designed the surf course completely with props and simulate the kinds of situation you'd face on a motorcycle ride. Caesar and Lighter took the surfboards out for a test run and rode a full course to make sure everyone was safe. Alright, now you should have a good idea of how it works. Such a thorough plan. Thank you, Lucy. No matter how you look at it, this is by far the most feasible and cost-efficient solution. With this, even the resort's current budget would be able to cover it. No, we're not planning to charge for these modifications. Leap and Bounds only handles logistics, so these modifications can't really be considered part of our business. Just take it as my way of saying thanks for always helping us out, and a little token of friendship. Lucy, you are an angel. Alright, flattery won't get you any more favors. If none of you have any objections, yours truly is gonna go tell those dimwits to get to work. She's so dependable. After the modifications are done, we'll enjoy a few days at the resort. Proxy, come find me when you're free. If I'm in a good mood, I might make an exception and let you help me apply some sunscreen. That sounds really enticing. Please do. So Lucy heads off towards the hotel parking lot where Steel Tusk is. This means the surfing project is officially back in action with a brand new look. So it looks like the surfing project reconstruction is all set. Akira, thanks for all the hard work. You and Lucy both. Great work, everyone. Otsukare! Watching Alice surf, I really feel the spirit of a dancer at sea. If only I weren't still healing, I'd love to get out on the water too. I've already spread the word about this project to my fellow surfers, and I bet they'll soon see more thrill-seeking visitors coming to test their limits. Helen seems to be getting more fired up. Helen, can I count on you to handle the setup for the new courses and help the surfing project running? With your enthusiasm, I'm sure you'll inspire plenty of people to give it a try. I'll be dropping by often to join too. Don't worry, I'll definitely turn this place into the new holy ground for new Eridu surf enthusiasts. Perfect. Okay, so visitor traffic plus 600. So let's look at this. So summer skies. Okay, exactly what am I doing? Midsummer fantasy, midsummer night episode, blazing waves, archipelago shoot, ocean angling. Okay, that's a lot. But so far I got 600 out of 12,000. I'm sorry. This is a. This is gonna be a very long. And what are we doing here? Okay, complete Midsummer Fantasy Music Festival, remaining 1 day in progress. To get the outfits, right? Current phase restoration project. Okay, I'm kind of worried about this, but yeah, let's keep on moving. So right now, we're talking with Yuzuha. A shooting game booth, huh? I remember when Dad used to take me to festivals as a kid. I've always planted myself in front of these and refused to budge. So did you win a lot of prizes? I've been a crack shot since I was little. I'd come home with armfuls of plushy prizes and share them with my little siblings every time. Alright, enough reminiscing. We gotta get that shooting game up and running again. But just bringing back a regular old shooting booth feels kind of boring. You can find games like that anywhere. Maybe we can spice it up a little and make it way more fun. Why do I get the feeling that we're gonna be inviting like our friends from the police force to this? I forgot, like, what's it? New Eridu Neps. Yeah. Right as you're all caught up in a conversation, a laid-back girl suddenly shows up by your side. Who could that be? Oh, lazy girl. Okay. Honestly, I was kind of expecting someone I may know, but it's not. Are you two the bosses of my boss that she mentioned? The boss's boss is way over the top. I'm Mia, the intern Miss Ferris just hired. Though I'm new on the job, I've lived around here since I was little, so I pretty much know the place inside out. Can I help you with anything? Mia, are you the one in charge of this booth? I was wondering, could we maybe shoot at moving targets while we're on the move ourselves? I'm not sure. It sounds pretty tricky. Our resort does have this cruise tour around the island. If you want a moving platform without doing the moving yourself, that could work. Shooting on a boat, that sounds awesome. But we don't have any moving targets here, so I'm just thinking out loud. Setting up launcher points for targets at the sea and stuff, that's way beyond our resort's current budget anyway. Yeah, you've got a point. We'd probably need to get some custom mechanical devices made for that. Let me think if there's a more budget-friendly solution. Okay, I'm not actually sure who could I ask about this. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is my neighbor from 6th Street. Other than that, who they know like that's very handy with doing stuff. From agents. Honestly, no one comes to mind, so... Well, yeah, so let's see what's on Akira's mind. About that... Whoa, really? Didn't know you had connections like that, Akira. That's a big help. Could I ask them for some advice? If they're up for a little vacation, I'll get them a local-only deal they won't be able to resist. So, under Yuzuha's expectant gaze, you shoot... Alright, Grace! I forgot about her. Yeah, of course. Bellobok Heavy Industries. Quick knock-knock message and give her a brief rundown of the situation. You figured it'd take at least half a day for her to show up, but to your surprise she arrives in under an hour, with a fleet of mysterious purpose drones buzzing right behind her. It's only Grace or someone else? From Bellobog. Oh look, it's Ghost from Destiny. What's up, Grace? Roxy, long time no see. I can't believe you're running a resort with your friend now. You're really branching out, huh? I'm a man of many talents. Also, just here to lend a hand, that's all. So, long story short, Miss Ukinami and Miss Mia here want to design a boat-based shooting attraction for the resort, but they're stuck without a mechanical system to control the moving targets. Yes, exactly, Grace. Could you give us some advice? With the resort's current budget, spending money on custom mechanical devices isn't very realistic. No need to get anything custom made. Where's the boat heading out to sea? I'll take care of everything you need right now. Wait, seriously? Of course. See these drones? I brought these kids here just for this. Give me a moment to prepare things on the boat. Then you can take this brand new setup for a spin out at sea. Thanks a ton, Miss Grace. In that case, I'm taking my modded umbrella for a test run. I'll fill you in once I'm back. Huh? The game's coming back already. Should we head out now? Sure, let's go. So Mia leads you and Yuzuha to the dock, where you wait as Grace tinkers around on the tour boat for quite a while. Miss Grace says we're all set. Alright, let's get on the boat and head out. Well, anytime now. There we go. Oh, that's a new umbrella. Score points by hitting targets as they appear. Drag mouse to move the crosshair. The center of the crosshair is the direction of the fire. Press hold mouse button left to fire. You can adjust crosshair sensitivity in the options menu at any time. Reload automatically triggered. When ammo clip is empty, can be manually reloaded using R. When multiple ammo clips are equipped, ammo will automatically replenish after switching off an ammo clip. Skill. Defeating drones charges skill meter. Press E to activate when fully charged.
天気も良くて射的に最高だね。
Sharks.
で、何を撃てばいいの？
Am I missing any of them?
ドローン？でも一体どこから？そういうことね。見えたり見えなくなったりするのが的なんだ。ドローンについてる的を狙えってことだよね。
Yeah, sure. Let's shoot down drones. Am I missing any drones or not? So when hit by bullets or explosive attacks, it will create an area explosion, affecting all targets caught within the explosion. Time your shots to hit explosives and clear targets quickly.
超気持ちいい。この調子でクリアしちゃおう。
Oh, okay.
リロード。
Boom, boom. Ooh, that was actually tricky.
逃がさないよーだ。パーフェクト。ユズハを褒めて。
さすがユズハ。Nice shot, Tex. Trial run complete. So, how was my performance on the ship? Did I blow your minds? Not only that, but you also blow the drones. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That was amazing, Miss Grace. These drones are so cool. Have they been on the boat the whole time? Yeah, I want to know too. They can operate on their own according to the program I've set. Once placed on the boat heading out to sea, they'll take off in batches at preset times and fly around the vessel at fairly constant speed. With various targets attached beneath these skids, visitors on the boat simply need to shoot at the targets. Any drone whose target is hit will follow its program instructions and return to its standby position on the boat. Wow, I can't believe something like this exists. Alex has to see this later. You know how a science brain lights up at stuff like this. No need to be so surprised, everyone is just a little design I'm refining. Simply put, there are loads of these drones sitting in Velobog warehouse, and I figured this would be the perfect place to put them to use. Okay, but what about the rental price for these drones? And the price? It's free, of course. Grace, you are also an angel. Like I said, these little ones are still in the testing phase, so their stealth control capabilities aren't all that stable yet. I was actually planning to take them into Hollow for some ethereal testing, but you gave me a better idea. These kits are in your hands now. Use them as the final piece of the puzzle. Keep track of their performance and report back to me, so I can see what issues remain and where's room for improvement. Grace, you really came through for us. You've done so much for us already, Proxy. Plus, if this project gets a lot of visitors trying it out, we'll get a pretty sweet sample size from the test results. That'd be a huge help for me. Grace, would you be interested in staying a few more days at the fantasy resort? That way you'll get any test feedback right away, and it's the perfect excuse to take a well-deserved break. You know what? That's a great idea. Business has been booming lately, and with more and more projects coming in, the whole team's been feeling like the heat. Everyone could really use a break. In that case, I'll take you up on the offer, Okinami. I'll go ahead and get these kids settled on the boat. After that, it's all in your hands. Then it's time for me to head back and help the little ones pack for the trip. Well, Grace takes off with her fleet of amazing drones. All that remains is to prepare a few water guns for guests to use. And just like that, the attraction's back in business. Akira, thanks to you and Grace, Archipelago Shoot has now officially become one of the resort's signature attractions. Yuzuha, while you were trying out the game, I came up with a few new routes and some fresh targets. I can really see the potential for expansion here. Oh, and I've been promoting the project online too. Believe it or not, I hang out on internet pretty often. I'm sure some gaming fans will be curious to give it a try. Mia's more of a homebody than expected. Yeah, you way more motivated than you seemed at first. Mia, I'll leave this booth in your hands then. I'll make sure to test out every new route you come up with myself. No problem, leave it to me. Okay, reward progress. Done. So, next one is...
うちの記録に挑みたい人
Head to the visitor center reception desk to talk to Felice. Alright, Helen is doing like the... Sajur like host. Thanks to hard work, Blazing Waves is now officially in business. Clear stages to earn visitor traffic based on your score. There are various different levels and servers available for you to choose from. Let's roll once you're ready. Okay. Not at this moment. But let's check the shooting range as well.
他では体験できませんよ
6 on the previous one if I remember. Yeah, and 6 also here. No, I think even more. Thanks for everyone's hard work, Archipelago Shoot is now officially in business. Clear stages to earn visitor traffic based on your score. There are various difficulty levels and ammo types available for you to choose from. Let's roll once you're ready. Okay. So there's 4 here. Unknown requirements not met. But we'll do this a little bit later. Other than that, I'm gonna stick to the story for this moment. But actually, before that, I'm just gonna go real quick to the Tails. No, I have to call it complete Midsummer Fantasy, Uninvited Guest, Summer Night Counterattack, Fantasy Music Festival, Midsummer Secret. Complete Alice's special story. Complete Yuzuha's special story. Complete 2 different stages in Blazing Waves. And Capelgo shoot. And make 10 catches in ocean angling. Okay, I see where it's going. Perfect. So let's finish the first part of the quest. So is there something I can help you with, Akira? So tell Faris about the resort construction progress. I filled Faris in on the resort development plans and the revival process for both Archipelago shoot and the surfing activities. Thank you all so much. As you can see, Edge and I did everything we could to bring the resort's popularity back, but nothing really worked. Maybe I just don't have my father's business sense. But after hearing what you guys have been up to, even I can tell that this combo really packs a punch. Will definitely knock people off their feet. I mean, draw them in. If Miss Alice and Miss Yuzuha have already started working on this, then please do let me, Edge, and the rest of the staff give you the full support. I didn't say earlier, but the future of the resort really means a lot to us. Then let's do our best. I knew reaching out to Inner Node was the right call. I'm sure that once we get this plan rolling, the resort will be busting up again in no time. Let's focus on boosting visitor traffic at the resort. We'll open up new attractions, host music festivals. With every step we take, the traffic should go up. And if you ever need updates on the resort's operation or visitor traffic data, just drop by the reception. I'll have the latest numbers ready for you. Well, let me take a look at now. Sure. Okay, here we are. Perfect, so it's official now. The resort reception desk provides quick navigation to all attractions. Progress through the story and gameplay to increase visitor traffic. The resort will give out rewards based on how much visitor traffic has increased. For hard work, we've managed to get some decent visitor traffic, so let's claim all. Inner Node credit, 9 regions. Honestly, I was kind of hoping for like the warp. Yeah, but now let's get back to the quick tour. Try using a quick guide to progress through the story. Midsummer Fantasy Restoration Project. Okay. Did I actually progress the story? Not yet. I really have a look at. Tired already? Playing shooting games on the ocean with drones that can turn invisible as moving targets. Seriously, I've never heard of anything like it. Yuzuha, are you actually a genius when it comes to inventing stuff? You don't lay it on that fig with everyone, do you, milady? I just happen to ride along with Akira and Grace, that's all. But surfing like the biker gangs, now that sounds like a blast. Would you look at that, we've got 2 sold attractions already. So, what should we whip up next? As for our next step, I believe I may have something in mind. After all, even in a resort like this, that place does rather stand out. Heh, looks like we're on the same wavelength. I was already thinking it when I passed by that spot. When it comes to the seaside, you just can't miss this. What are you two talking about? The aquarium. Deep sea fishing trip. Well, so much being on the same wavelength. Why deep sea fishing of all things? Yuzuha, didn't you notice the aquarium in the shopping district is completely empty right now? If we could fill those tanks with fish again, we'd have another iconic attraction right there. But where are we even gonna get the fish from? To make the aquarium impressive enough to draw crowds, we'd have to spend a whole lot of Denny's, right? But fishing is different. All we need is a boat and some rods, and it'll let visitors really connect with the sea. I'm kind of surprised that you don't see the parallel over here. You catch the fish, you put them in an aquarium. Problem solved. Not everyone's into fishing, you know. And besides, leaving the resort aquarium empty like this doesn't feel right either. Rather than focusing on fishing, I really think we should look into restoring the aquarium first. Feels like this agreement's getting intense, but come to think of it, maybe fishing and the aquarium don't have to be mutually exclusive. Yeah, that's my idea that I had like 5 minutes ago. So what if we just use the fish people catch to fill the aquarium? That's actually a great idea. The front quarter has rich marine resources, so we should be able to reel in quite a variety. This could solve the issue of where to get display fish and give those caught at sea a proper home. Let's do this then. Catching the fish ourselves and filling the aquarium little by little. That's way more rewarding than just getting them from somewhere else. Faris told me her bunk was stationed by the dock handling all the boat trips. Let's go have a chat with it about the fishing plans. Akira, Yuzuha, you two go on ahead. I'd like to stop by the aquarium first and get a better sense of how things are there. I'll be waiting for you good news. Well, leave it to us then. Come on, Yuzuha, we're going fishing. I already have a little bit of experience in this. Empty. I'm sorry, MP. Hello, Bangbu. So, MP is your name. Well, Faris says you're quite the little captain. Think you could take us out fishing? What's with the little Bangbu and little captain? I'm a veteran Bangbu with over 15 years of experience. Call me Captain MP. Fishing lover, photography enthusiast. By day, I'm out at sea catching whale sharks. By night, I'm roaming around with my trusty camera, Bazooka, snapping shots of flowers and leaves. That's just everyday life for me, MP. I got his life story, fun. So your hobbies are turtle senior stuff. Anyway, so you're Faris's new friends, right? If you're looking to go fishing, I can take you out to sea. I'm a Bangbu, terror of the seas, and I'm one heck of a captain. Wow, you really live up to your name, Captain MP. So, if any tourists want to go fishing later, I bet you could get them there and back safely, right? Tourists, strangers, they are kinda scary. Nah, I'll try my best. So, Faris doesn't have to worry about the resort anymore. And the resort can thrive again. As a little reward, I'm going to bring my camera along and take some lovely scenery shots when I get a break. You're the best, Captain MP. So, are we good to head now? Yeah, we can. Just there's only one small boat available right now, so we can only fish near the coast. As for the bigger one, it broke down a while ago and we don't have money to fix it. I'll call Grace. If the resort really starts making some money, we might be able to get it fixed, and then we can go fishing in even more distant spots. But for now, if you're ready, we shall get going. Well, let's go fishing now. Okay, select fishing spot from the map. Island fishing spot. Choose to follow agent out to sea. This time use the hub. Press to go to sea. Okay. Nothing beats the feeling of being out at sea. The boat's steady now. Akira, how about we do a little fishing here and see what we can haul in for the aquarium? All the fishing gear is already set up here. I'm not great at fishing myself, but I'll be right here cheering you on. Go, go, go! Why did I even bring you? Well, okay, if that's the case, let's do some fishing. When the hold prompt appears, hold F button to deplete the catch's stamina. When the strike accuracy prompt appears, press the F button at the right moment to deplete the catcher's stamina. When the support skill in the bottom light's fury charge, press and use the agent support skill.
やる気満々だよ
Well, that was nice. Angelfish.
ユズハに釣られたいか動いた
Ooh, another angelfish. But a lot bigger.
今度またやろうね
Gotcha. So you caught such a big fish so quickly. You've got some real skill. I was the Ultimate Angler Championship winner, you know. I was! Wait, are you talking about the Epi's Ultimate Angler Championship? Don't tell me you're the champion of the human division. Wait, human division? Is there a non-human division too? Oh, it's you. I'm the champion of the Bangbu division. Well, nice to meet a fellow champion. In photography, I studied under Master Snap, and in fishing, I learned from President Chi Yu of the Redo Fishing Association. What a twist of fate to meet another champion here. Since fate brought us together, I'll give you a little bonus. You know how you often catch duplicate fish, or ones you don't want when fishing? Yeah, that happens a lot actually. Give me all those fish and I'll trade you some angler commemorative coins for them. What are those? Those are special tokens made by the Redo Fishing Association just for us fishing loving Bangbu, and they usually only circulate among us. If we sell fish to the association, they'll trade us these coins in return. Save up enough angler commemorative coins and you can get all kinds of good stuff, better rods, decorations, not a single penny needed. From now on, let's trade in fish and commemorative coins. It's my way of recognizing you as an ultimate angler. Keep reeling in those rare catches and help make the resort shine. Thanks, MP. No need for thanks, we're both anglers here. Now, let's check your haul. Wanna swap it for some commemorative coins? Actually, I do. Yeah, let me take a look. I want to swap my lighter fish for it. Okay, select catch storage. Okay. Certain fish you catch may be shown. Unlock fishing rod. Sell catches. Complete the follow-up mission to unlock Ferry's auto fishing rod. Your ferry can help you fish. Awesome. So a smart rod that can automatically fish for you. Folks, you just need to say, "Hey ferry," to start auto fishing. The only downside is that it drains power. Of course it does. What power, by the way? Like batteries or I don't know. After equipping the automatic rod, head to any fishing spot and cast the line to start auto fishing. Pretty fun. Okay. So got it. And let's talk to Yuzuha again.
風が気持ちいい毎日こんな天気だったらいいのにな
ゆずはが太陽みたいに笑っていればそこはずっと快晴さ
ふんうまいじゃんご褒美に後でマッサージでもどう
え
何その反応マッサージ担当はカモチーだよ
Of course it is.
ほんとありがとね風がちょっとうるさいかなこっち来てくれるこの夏一緒にリゾートで過ごしてくれてありがとね
この貸し切りはただ遊ぶためではなくてやっぱりアリスのためかいお見通しかあの騒動の後アリスずっと元気なくてねそれで海に連れてきたのちょっとでも悩みを忘れてのんびりしてほしかったんだ 無理が禁物なのはゆずはも同じだ。君にも笑顔でいてほしい。
ゆずはは平気。普通の夏休みがみんなのおかげで最高に楽しいもん。あきらくんはこの夏一番の怪談かもね。
光栄だな。なら僕を怪談屋の掲示板に載せてくれるかい？
それはダメ。いくらなんでも恥ずかしすぎる。
It's a nice little like conversation we're having. That stopped for some reason. There we go. Okay. Talk to MP. Under MP's escort, you return to the resort's reception area of Yuzuha. That was quite an experience, wouldn't you say, Akira? I'm just really happy just being here, feeling the sea breeze of Yuzuha. Yeah, looks like deep sea fishing is all set to be a real attraction for the whole resort now. Oh, right, Alice said she was heading to the aquarium earlier. Wonder how it's going over there. I went to the aquarium to drop off the fish we just caught. Don't forget to swing by later too, Akira. Yuzuha leaves the reception area, picking up the freshly caught fish that had been left outside, and heads for the aquarium. Okay, let's visit the aquarium then. Edge's here. Akira, you're here. Look, I've already put the fish we caught into the aquarium. How does it look? It's starting to feel like a proper aquarium. I agree, we can add a few more fish species. I'm sure visitors will start coming to check out the aquarium in no time. Thank you all for your help. As you can see, I also serve as the curator of this aquarium, though it's been out of operation for quite some time, but thanks to you, it's finally getting back on track. Mr. Edge, why was the aquarium closed before? If we're putting the fish we catch at sea into the tanks, I believe you and MP could easily make it work together. That's true, but the aquarium was merely a decorative attraction, something nice to have, but not essential for a struggling resort. It offered little help and cost too much to maintain, so shutting it down became the only option. But you've changed all that. I've heard from Mia and Helen that you've rebuilt 2 attractions already. As long as the resort as a whole can turn a profit, the aquarium will have every reason to stay open. If it's not too much trouble, I'd really love your help making the aquarium a little more beautiful, bit by bit, with all kinds of fish and thoughtful decorations. As the curator, I've always dreamed of showing every visitor just how beautiful the deep sea can be. I'll also do my best to run this place well and make the aquarium a highlight of the resort. Well, leave it to me, the ultimate angler. Much appreciated. If you ever need more info or want to make changes to the fish or decorations in the aquarium, just let me know anytime. I'll make sure everything is arranged just the way you like. Okay, so here we have certain fish you catch may be shown at the aquarium. Way rank comes with additional visitor traffic, and rare subspecies may add the showcase to the may also be showcased at the aquarium. Press the button in the bottom right to select this catch. Press to drop the catch. Select the decorations. Okay, let's switch it. Okay, I prefer like the heavier fish. No, cancel. Archipelago shoot, surfing, fishing, an aquarium, and now a music festival in the works. Hard to believe how far the resort has come already. Alice, maybe we're actually pretty capable. I won't deny it, but honestly, Akira deserves more of the credit. Without his help, things might not have gone so smoothly. I mean, I just contacted you with a couple of people. I'm basically like the liaison over here, so I shouldn't be thanked. Other people did more work. You're right, Akira. Feels like grabbing some ice cream later. My treat. Now I just wait for the resort's visitor numbers to climb and enjoy the rest of this vacation. Get it from my sister too, would you? Your siblings have such a great bond. Let's go find Rin. She should be wandering around nearby and go kick back together. Speaking of which, Rin, where have you been this whole day? I've been working in the water. You're relaxing. How dare you? Akira, you've been working so hard. I've been watching you, Alice, and Yuzuha running around like crazy for the resort from up here in the second floor cafe. Want some ice cream? Huh? Your treat? It should be on me. You two did all the heavy lifting just now. Come on, let's go look for them together. Just as the conversation is about to end, a commotion breaks out from the beach below. Sounds like multiple people shouting loudly. What's going on? Why has it got so noisy all of a sudden? I'll go take a look. I've got a bad feeling about this. Girls, what's up? Sorry about it, Akira. Treating you to ice cream might have to wait. We've got more pressing matters to deal with. What's the issue? We've only just arrived ourselves, so we're not quite sure what's going on, but judging by the scene, it seems someone's been stirring up trouble here. Troublemakers showing up just as the resort starts doing well. Totally unexpected. It's just like how Yung Cha Sin's cooking brings out the rats and roaches. Good thing Sweetie's been putting in serious work every day to keep those pests in check. Alright, let's deal with this. Can't let the tourists walk away with nothing but bad memories, right? Well, let's do this.
お客様、そういったことは起きていないかと。
Therese, what's happening?
なわけねえだろ。この目で見たんだぞ。
You're wearing a suit on the beach. I should kick your ass just for that.
テレーゼ、どうかしたのかしら。
Teresa, not Teresa.
アリス、さっきから何やら大騒ぎしてる人がいて、他のお客さんが逃げてしまったの。
大騒ぎ？そいつは俺のことか。あのな、俺は遊びに来た客だぞ。なんだって幽霊なんてもん見せられて黙ってなきゃいけねえんだ。お前らも見たんじゃないか。ここは確かに出るんだ。なのに運営と来たらこの態度。もし俺の心臓が一より弱けりゃ、今頃ここには死体が転がってたとこだぞ。
Who are you anyway?
おいおい、出るってどういうことだよ。詳しく教えてくれ。それが本当なら冗談じゃ済まねえんだからな。
Who are you assholes?
おうともよ。さっき散歩してたらショーウィンドウの向こうに人がいる気がしたんだ。おかしいな、変だなと思って近づいたら、そこには
A man with a hook for an arm.
こん、まさか女の肖像画が動いてたんじゃないだろうな。ああ、そうだそうだ、思想が浮き出た女のなんとも薄っ気味悪い絵でよ。そいつが動くんだ。右へ左へじっと見つめてくるもんだから、俺は魂を取られちまうかと思ったぜ。いや、やっぱりな。このリゾートには何年も前から幽霊が出るって噂だったんだよ。誰が好き好んでこんな不気味な場所に泊まるかい。返金を要求する。
So that's your angle.
みんなこんな心霊スポットからはとっととおさらばした方が身のためだ。聞いてるか運営、金返せって言ってんだよ。
Guys, you are so annoying.
それでコントはもう終わり？
As far
こ
as
のリ
shows
ゾ
go,
ート
I'm
に
not
は
amused.
あちこちに監視カメラがあるのだわ。もちろんあなたが幽霊を見たというショーウィンドウの前にも。 本当に出たのかどうかは映像を見ればわかるでしょう。心霊スポットだなんてまあまあな言いがかりだもの。もし監視カメラの映像でこちらの潔白が証明されたら、あなたたちにはきっちり責任を取ってもらうのだわ。
お客さんを脅そうってのか。第一映像なんていくらでもそっちで改ざんできんだ。俺は確かに幽霊を見た。監視カメラに映ってないからってそれが何だって話だろ。
Ever heard a phrase like no pics didn't happen? You already know the cameras didn't catch anything.
ちょっと気が早いんじゃないか。今のセリフは映像を見てからでも遅くはないと思うけれど。
へへ。
たく余計なことばっかり言いやがって。
じゃ監視カメラをチェックしてみよっか。納得してもらえなかったら治安局に来てもらえばいいわけだし。それでいいよね、お客さん。
だからお前らの監視カメラは信用ならんと。ねえ、その手は食うかよ。悪いが痛い目を見て。
Oh, he threatened us. He threatened us. Self-defense.
どうしたお二人さん。食いすぎか。胃薬ならあるぜ。ムカついてんのが胃袋じゃねえにしろ。体動かすのはやめとけ。忠告はしたからよ。
なんだよ、やぶから棒に。
A big man with scars and a giant just walk in. Yeah, I think we should rethink our choice of violence. The muscular canine Firin, who just finished his other part-time job, steps
そ
in.
のシリオン君のおっしゃる通りです。ここは休暇を過ごす場所。どんなトラブルであれ、暴力で和やかなムードを台無しにしてはなりません。周りの方々とて同じお気持ちでしょう。
You're also wearing a
し
suit.
かし、この場所にかつて心霊現象の噂があったことも事実。こうして実際に目撃された方もいらっしゃるのです。オーナーとして説明する責任があるのでは。
You didn't have to come here in the first place.
3ゲート
What?
のオフィスにいるはずでしょ。どうしてこちらに。
そう怖い目をしないでください。こちらの経営に好転の兆しがあったと聞いて挨拶に伺っただけですから。
You wouldn't bite
で
his
すが
land off.
今は私のことより目の前のお客様に対応されるべきでは。
Screw them. I look around and notice the visitors' expressions have changed. They're uneasy and unsure what to believe. Who is this Willis guy?
ファンタジーリゾートを選んでくださった皆さんには、いわゆる噂についてきちんと説明をさせてください。
Yeah, no ghosts.
数年前、このリゾートがオープンした時、確かに怪奇現象が起こるという噂がありました。その時も何人かの観光客から幽霊を見たという証言があったのですが、それを裏付けられる証拠はなかったのです。幸い怪我人もおらず、私たちはすぐ治安局に連絡して事件の経緯を記録してもらうにとどまりました。それ以降は似たようなことは起きていません。安心してください。
まるで当時幽霊を見たお客様が嘘をついていたと言わんばかりですね。今日のお二人についても言えることですが、それ以降何も起きなかったというのも、そもそも誰もここへ来なかったからでは。
白々しい。リゾートが開業したばかりの当時に怪奇現象の噂を流して事業を潰したのはどうせお前だろうが。誰も来なくなってしばらくはそんな手を使う必要もなかったんだろうが、経営が少し上向いてきたと見るやまた手を出しに来た。観光客に扮した手下を使ってリゾートに泥を塗るつもりか。
根拠のない非難は到底受け入れかねます。私は3ゲートを代表してここにいるわけですが、数年前の出来事や本日いらっしゃったこちらのお二人が3ゲートとどんな関係があると。調べるのも結構ですが、私たちの潔白は揺らがないでしょうね。私は寛容な人間ですので、先ほどの弊社への中傷は聞かなかったことにします。ですが今後はくれぐれもご注意を。債務の返済期限が迫っているのですから、皆様の一刻も早く収益を上げたいという気持ちは理解します。 ですが債権者としてお金のためにお客様を危険にさらすようなことは容認できませんからね。
やれやれ。
なんだ、このリゾート借金までこさえてるのか。そりゃ幽霊しか来ないわけだ。
I'm gonna kick their asses.
一応虫はいるみたいだけどな。雲がどこに巣を作ってたと思う？空っぽのレジの中さ。
No, seriously gonna kick their asses. How do you know?
レジの中か。どうしてそれを君たちが知っているんだい？どうやら詳しく聞かせてもらう必要がありそうだ。
え？いや、今のはちょっとしたジョークだよ。ジョーク。
そうじゃあゆずはレジを点検してくるけどいいんだね。
ちょっと待てよ。こいつもただのジョークって言ってたじゃないか。何も本気で疑わなくたってねえ、ウィリスさん。
あなたに慣れ慣れしくされる覚えはありません。従業員がどうしようと彼らの自由ですから。もし本当にレジからの盗難があったのならボディチェックも甘んじて受けるべきでしょうね。現状を見るに今回の件は単なる双方の誤解のようですね。では私は用事がありますのでこれで。
さすがトップス、尻尾切りが早いんだから。で本当にレジのお金がなくなってたらその時は隅々まで調べさせてくれ。
I'm gonna call Hugo.
バカ野郎、お前はいっつも余計なことまで。どうする？もう味方もいねえし。どうするだって？逃げるんだよ。どけヤジマども。
頑張れ。Now those guns Willis found are looking guiltier by the second and are starting to lash out. Think it's okay if Alice and I give them a little wake-up call? Sure, go crazy. The girls are going like medieval. Yeah, let's go medieval. Here we are. Use Hasiek's special attack and inflicts sweet scare on enemies. When the active character attacks enemies in this state, it triggers flavor match, causing them to continuously take damage, matching the character's attribute. When other squad members land hits on enemies, Yusuke launches basic attack Hard Candy Shot around the enemy. When this attack hits enemies affected by Sweet Scare with a heavy attack, Yusuke will consume sugar points to the additional damage and anomaly accumulation. And Alice. Attack hits enemies, trigger assault through anomaly buildup. She gains a blade etiquette. When Alice attacks blade etiquette to its maximum, she can hold to unleash a 3-stage charge basic attack, Starshine Walls. This triggers polarized assault when hitting an enemy. Well, what do you got?
わかりません。
けどよ、お金誰も手出さなかったから。
Gotcha. Yuzuha?
もっとその仕事について詳しく聞きたいのだけれど。
Oh, they brought machinery. Interesting.
誰が後ろけ？一言だってハケしねえよ。
これは夏だけの剣術。
Ready?
じゃあピーピーなくした敵力しちゃおうね。
Boom. Gotcha. Überraschung. Use ha. Nice. Well, the facts were quickly taken away by resort security, who had just arrived on the scene. They'll be handed over to public security for questioning. Once the theft came to light, the crowd figured the whole ghost story was nothing more than a distraction cooked up by the thieves, and they casually went about their day. Everything came up perfectly. The assholes are in prison. The twat didn't manage to get the better of us, the rich top twat, and yeah, the resort is back on its way to the top. Sorry, my other part-time job's been pretty hectic lately, so I'm running late. I can't believe Troubles managed to follow us all the way here. Nah, your timing was perfect, Manato. It was your strong entrance that overwhelmed these two thugs, forcing that guy Willis to step in to try to take the control himself. That guy, he totally gives off sleazy in a suit vibes. He's a manager at Three Gates Corp, right? Why would a mid-level exec from a big tops company have it out for this resort? Willis has held a grudge against our resort for ages. Like he said, he's our creator, but for the longest time, he didn't even care enough to show up. I didn't expect he'd bring in a gang of thugs today. Ever since you took over, the resort's come back to life. I've honestly started to believe that things are turning around. He must have heard about it and decided to stir things up. As for the hunting they mentioned, that absolutely never happened. In the 5 years once the resort opened, there hasn't been a single real paranormal incident. Still, those ghost rumors started making the rounds not long after we first opened. Those ghost rumors struck a devastating blow to our resort just when it was beginning to flourish. From that point on, things only got worse. I can't believe we nearly went through the nightmare all over again. I'm so glad you're here. Don't worry, compared to what we've been through, Willis' little antics here hardly worth our attention. Honestly, his involvement is just making me question whether Three Gates is any judgment at all. Let him come back a dozen times and we'll just keep kicking him out. The resort finally catching on, let's not let him throw off our plans. Yusuf was right, if these cheap tricks are all he's got, he's no real threat to us now. But is that really all he's got? Akira's got a point, alright. I'll get Kama to patrol the area and keep an eye out for any shady folks. That way everyone can chill a little more. I didn't know Kama was capable of that as well. In any case, it seems the emergency has been handled. You all must be tired. Shall we head back to our rooms and rest? Come to think of it, it really is time to get some rest. The vacation started off with such a bang that now, with everything finally coming down, drowsiness creeps in before you know it. After saying your goodbyes to everyone, you head back to your room at the hotel. The steady sound of the ocean lulls you to peaceful sleep. Thanks to all the hard work you guys put in, Akira, the resort's visitor numbers are growing visibly by the day. Willis stirred up a bit of trouble, sure, but it's thanks to you and Alice and Yuzuha's hard work that the resort's been improving so much. I could never imagine something like this in the past. Well, it's only gonna get better from here. I believe we can do this. So, do we need to revive the resort's performance and visitor flow? The current numbers are a real surprise compared to before. Well, let me take a look then. Okay. Okay, so here we are. Perfectly fine. So let's see. Exclusive rewards. So far complete Midsummer Fantasy and invited guests. Claim. and ocean angling. Showcase 1 catch in aqua mirrors aquarium. Make 10 catches in ocean angling. Claim. Okay, so far so good. And then we have... How far can I actually reach this? Attractions. Okay, those are complete side story, complete 4 different stages. Okay, never mind. We'll deal with this a little bit later. Reach visitor traffic 2000. What's the maximum I can actually reach? 15,000. Okay. No issues there. Ocean angling. I'm still... Why is Yuzuha locked? Complete Summer Night's counterattack. Wind Raider, Wave Breaker. Archipelago Shoot, Blazing Waves. Okay, all things considered. Yeah, we got the first part covered. I'm gonna do like a pause right now. Then maybe just like a real quick. How high am I? With 200. Oh, I still have 5 on the burner. Yeah, I can get to 50, 40 probably. How much time for Alice still? 1 day 14 hours. Okay, so that's 1 day 14 hours to get Alice, if I can get Alice, and etc. For that, the event is still lasting me for 1 day 3 hours. Okay, I'm gonna catch some small amount of Z's and then basically return to it. I have like 1 day to get through this. It's doable, absolutely doable. I believe in myself. Okay, so let's start off today's event with the mini games. Going with like from the top left, moving forward. So Archipelago Shoot. Okay, let's start. So Sky Chase. Clear the stage with a score of over 18,000. Can I add an ammo clip? Not so much. I don't have the standard ammo. Okay, other than that, starting off, start stage. Let's play around with Yuzuha's umbrella gun. Alright, here we go. Start. Can quickly and precisely hit targets. Use skill, enter a state of 0 ammo consumption, increased firing speed that lasts for several seconds. Perfect. Where's my target? That one perfect.
スコアを稼ぐチャンス。
Nice. Cool.
パーフェクト。ユズハを褒めて。
Sasuke Yuzuha. Cleared 5 seconds. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually really fast. Let's go, confirm. Is that really 5 seconds? Can't be. Could it? Time flies when having fun, I guess. Okay, moving on. Bullet Frenzy, this time you do 33,000 points. And I got a lock ammo. I said I actually mentioned that before, but I like that whole small hard accent under her right eye. Okay, you can now switch ammo clips when carrying 2 types of ammo clips at the shooting range. Use F to switch from one to another. Ammo clips vary from each other in terms of capacity, skills, rate of fire, projectile speed, and reload speed. In addition to the basic targets, the drones will also be carrying bullet blocking shields. These shields have to be hit multiple times before they are destroyed. Directly scattered ammo hits on these shields will not trigger any explosions. The bullets are longer and scatter ammo. The bullets are longer and explode upon hitting targets, taking down targets within the blast radius. Your skills directly destroy all visible targets in the field. Okay. Damn it. I missed one. Okay. Yeah, that was a bit longer. Restart. Confirm. I did get nice strength, so that's pretty good. We should use the skill. Maybe. It still wasn't necessary at this point. So scatter ammo. Area exposed on impact. Hit radius. Now arrow F. Slow. Yeah. Sky chase. Hard. 26,000 points. Here we go. Nailed it. Sensei does the race. Come on, come on. That girl just wants all the praise she can get. Okay, confirm. And bullet frenzy hard. Ready? Target.
目指すはパーフェクト。リロード完了。
Oh, I used the wrong time.
リロードタイムね。リロード完了。
Oops.
弾を50と。まだまだ。パーフェクト。ユーザーを褒めて。
いい仕事、ゆずは。Okay, we got this. So it's the first stage, second stage. Lightstream Crossroads. This time we got lock. Long ammo. Crack, that's the first time I think I saw that user has like a camera on her chest.
弾も
So fire vertical column-shaped bullets with a piercing effect. Use this transforms the next bullet into a horizontal shot with wider strike range. Interesting.
バッチリだよ。リロードタイムね。まだまだ。リロード。よーし。リロードタイムね。リロード完了。リロード。
Dang it.
ラッキーだったね。
Well, that's still the maximum amount, so. Good enough. As long as it's an S rank, I'm happy. Moving on. Okay, long ammo. Raging waves. I'm sticking too long. Okay. Ready? It's not like it kind of feel like a Kingsman. Oops.
弾を50と。リロードタイムね。よーし。弾を50、スコアを稼ぐチャンス。パーフェクト。ユズハを褒めて。
So far, so good. Lightstream crosswords hard. Yeah, long ammo. Wait. Oh, there we go. And standard ammo. Okay, let's start. Reload.
リロード完了。スコアを稼ぐチャンス。まだまだ。リロード完了。リロードタイムね。まだまだ。弾を50と。ラッキーだったね。
Nice. Just look surprised, like how is the hard fingers plus 100? Never mind. Okay, and the last one. Let's add ammunition. Long and standard. Wham. Oops. Reload. Crap. Still counts. Okay, that's the second stage. Moving on, stage 3, the last one. 4 for each stage, so that's 12 overall. Yeah, number 3, Beyond the Rainbow. And the clip, I just didn't get charged ammo. Interesting. Alright, here we are. Hold to fire and deal continuous damage. Releasing maxing out the duration or running out of ammo will trigger a wide area explosion in a trigger area. Use skill temporarily consumes no ammo and increases laser range. While removing the time limit for long press shots. Okay. I'm firing my laser. Crap, that's on me. add it. I like the laser. Charged ammo. Party's end. Aw, shame. Well, let's make it the last one. I mean, noteworthy.
よし、弾もバッチリだよ。逃がさないよーだ。リロードタイムね。リロード完了。ラッキーだったね。
Nice. Okay, just the hard levels. So let's add the charged ammo. And
目指すはパーフェクト。弾を50と。よーし、逃がさないよーだ。まだまだ。よーし。パーフェクト。中華派を褒めて。
perfect. Confirm. And the last stage. There we go. Partisan hard. Let's get the charged ammo and start.
よし、弾もバッチリだよ。弾を50と。まだまだ。リロード完了。
It's Triple Z, Zenless Zone 0.
リロード。よし。リロード完了。
That's a smiley face.
パーフェクト。中華派を褒めて。
Nice. Reach another stage for the development of the resort. Honestly, another thing about it, can wonder why am I getting myself involved with rebuilding a lot of businesses around there, like New Aridan. Okay, but we got it. Next phase reward. What do you mean next phase reward? I think it's right. Okay. Okay, and with this, yeah, this one's complete, which means the archipelago shoot is also complete. claimed. And I'm halfway there of the event specials. Okay, visitor traffic. Other than that, let's look at the list. Yeah, going pretty hard, going pretty high. Claim all. Oh, 100 polygon. I didn't notice that I can get. Obtain via. Attractions. Okay, complete 4 different stages. Just 10, but always something. Okay.